Swapped sounded interesting enough, and I love animation, so I was happy to give this a go. While there are things that I think were really enjoyable, I just didn't really care for the narrative itself. That being said, at the time of recording, it has 7.3 out of 10 on IMDb across 8.6 thousand reviews and ratings. So it seems like the narrative has been more warmly received than was the experience for me. So I recommend it because I enjoyed other aspects of it, and it does seem like the narrative is well received. But personally, I just didn't enjoy it as much as I wanted to. This is directed by Nathan Greno, written by John Whittington, Christian Magalhaes, and Robert Snow, with a voice cast including Michael B. Jordan, Juno Temple, Tracy Morgan, Cedric the Entertainer, Lolly Adefope, John Ratzenberger, and various others. And obviously, loving John Ratzenberger, that was always going to be something that appealed to me, and the voice acting across the board was very good. Absolutely no issues there at all. The story did sound interesting enough. The description on Letterboxd says as follows: a tiny woodland creature and a majestic bird suddenly swap bodies, forcing them to team up to survive the wildest adventure of their lives. So the creatures aspect, different perspectives, I think that's a good idea. I think as a concept it's a good idea. The whole quote-unquote wildest adventure of their lives, yeah, I'd say I wouldn't have used the word wild to describe it, but the adventure aspect is very strong. There is a lot of substance. The narrative does move forward at a really steady pace. There are plenty of obstacles for them to overcome, a lot of opportunities for learning. Absolutely no issues there. I just didn't find any of it to be engaging. Emotionally, I didn't connect with any character. I didn't care about anybody. I didn't dislike any character. No character was badly written or annoying, and the voice acting was certainly very good. Everything felt believable, but I just did not care about what was happening. I had no emotional response to the story. So yes, there's plenty of substance, plenty of action, plenty of adventure, but I just wasn't bothered about anything that was unfolding. I didn't find it to be an engaging story. But as I said, it does seem to be very well received, so I'd still recommend it. And yes, the overarching narrative as a concept I don't think was badly handled, but again, I just didn't think it was very engaging. So what happened wasn't bad, I just didn't think it was great either. I just found the story to be quite dull. On the flip side, the animation is incredible. It is so beautiful, so gorgeous to look at. Honestly, some of the best animation I've ever seen in recent times. It is so beautiful. So I enjoyed looking at it, and I guess listening to it, even if I didn't care for the narrative. The characters are likeable, really nice character designs, great voice acting, good music. It looks like there's definitely an audience for this film. Unfortunately, on this occasion, I am not part of that audience. I don't regret the time spent watching it. As I said, it's very nice to look at, nice to listen to, and there's nothing wrong with the narrative. There's nothing about it I don't agree with. There's nothing that was badly done. I felt nothing. I wasn't really enjoying it. I wasn't hating it. I just didn't care for it. Wasn't engaged with it. Didn't have an emotional response to anything. So I'm not going to say I will never watch it again. Maybe 10, 15, 20 years down the line, once I've forgotten how I felt about it, maybe I'll give it another go. But certainly in the near future, I won't be watching Swapped again. But if it sounds like a film for you, if you're looking for some sweet characters, gorgeous animation, and potentially a story that works well for you, then I'm still going to recommend it.